Hey guys, this is Ellen Sutter of the ESP Presents. We're still at our painting slash book signing fundraiser, and here's the author, Joseph Hayes. Tell us about your book and how you enjoyed this event today.
Oh, well, thank you all. Thank you, first of all, for inviting me out, Miss Ellen. This was very informative. It was very fun. This was also my very first book signing, so I am very excited, and I appreciate the outreach. My book, my name is Joseph Hayes from Norfolk, Virginia, and a little bit about my book is Guardians of Salem. The idea came from mainly I wanted to have kids read because I used to work at the Salem YMCA Family Center, and I looked around, kids don't usually like to read. It's not one of their favorite pastimes. So in summer camp, I challenged them to an event to write about, to pick a friend, write about themselves, and I challenged them and I told them, if you guys do this, then I will write about each and every one of you. So what ended up happening was I ended up writing a story about them, and one of the girls inspired me to write the book. She said, "Mr. J, this is good, I would buy the book." So that sent me on my journey to not only bring my creative gift to the world, but to inspire kids to read and write. So thanks again, Miss Ellen, for having me out here. I have been enjoying myself to the fullest, mingling and associating with the other authors.
Great. What do you think about Wallace's presentation? Hello, Sonia. Hello, Rada Dye, mother-in-law slash greatest grandmother in the whole wide world, Jelena Jordan here.
In the whole world.
The whole wide world.
That's a big title.
She is the greatest in the whole wide world.
Oh man.
Yep. And we have Joseph Hayes. He's telling us about his book. And how did you like the presentation, Wallace's presentation, and what did you glean or walk away with?
Oh, it was a phenomenal presentation. He brought awareness to me, because one thing I learned is to always be open about new information. And he taught me in his presentations, I learned new things. I learned what a GFR is. I learned and put me in the mindset. And I love how Wallace says that you have a hand in being partners with the doctor as far as your healthcare goes. So when you visit the doctor, what I've learned and what I'm going to take into consideration is to be more inquisitive, aside of doing research on my own, and if I do find things or if I'm not sure about things, to really ask the doctor about it, because sometimes the doctors, they may prescribe something that you might not need, especially if you're not feeling a certain way. You double check back with the doctor, because it's good to know that you have a hand in your health as well. And he also, I learned about accountability. Like, you can't fool the doctor. The doctors also can't fix you if you are not doing what they prescribe. So for example, if I'm not taking my medicine and I'm telling the doctor, hey, I'm taking my meds, and down the road I'm feeling these health issues, it could have been prevented had I told them, hey, this is going on with me, or this medicine don't make me feel a certain type of way. So that's excellent information. I believe I would recommend that for everybody.
And the title of Wallace's great book is Why Not Me, guys. I will put that the link here for you guys to get it. And thank you so much. Joseph has been here since earlier, and thank you for letting me grab you to the side for this. And we really appreciate you. Sonia says hello.
Oh, hello, Miss Sonia.
So I'll put his link there, Sonia. You will love his book. In fact, your daughter will love it. And this is good. For what age? What age group would you say?
I would say from 2nd grade on up. I would even say if you have a younger reader in the 1st grade, well, this would be a good fit for them as well. But definitely 2nd on up.
2nd on up. And then the characters in your book are, what age group is the characters in your book?
Oh, that's the exciting part. So I believe the youngest in my book is around 6. Well, 6, between like 6 or 8. I may be off, but between 6 or 8. And the oldest is about 13 years old, or 13, 14 years old.
So from what you were telling us earlier, you have some that these students, they are doing some dialogue together. Mm-hmm. So what is the storyline, the plot in the storyline, and who is the protagonist in the story?
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're diving deep. So the storyline basically is about friendship because the kids, they have superpowers, so they're learning, they're at this YMCA family center that houses children with special abilities. So the cool thing about it is they're learning how to coexist in the world with having their abilities, and at the same time they're still kids, so they're still learning how to be a person at the same time. So you'll see dialogue focusing on friendships. You'll see some arguments in there. You'll see some debates. You'll see some heated debates, and you'll see perspectives on why certain characters side with other characters, because they have one character in particular, she sides with another person for the sake of a cause that he's behind. So she kind of sides with, you know, whatever fits her agenda. So that's a big thing too.
And what's her name?
Her name is Paris.
Paris.
Is
she the protagonist in the story?
They're all protagonists. And what's funny is one of the antagonists in the book was a former Y member, and she has a cool storyline because in the YMCA program, you have something called, when you reach a certain age, you go with the older kids. So it's like the older kids are going against the younger kids. So the younger kids, you know, in the middle of their debate, of their disagreements, they really do rally together. And Mr. J is their coach. Mr. J, he kind of puts things in perspective to let them know and remind them that they are more than their abilities. At the end of the day, they are what they believe that they are.
Wow. I'm going to enjoy the story. In fact, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to get my book right now before you leave. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Ellen, for inviting me. And everybody else, y'all have a great day out there.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.